Hey, it's Toby. I'm back. Sorry I was away so long. Shit, life happens. You know what I mean? Also, probably just be me for the foreseeable future. If I keep waiting around for anyone else to join me on this, then probably won't happen. So in the spirit of making things happen, I'm going to change a few things up. I'm going to keep the shows shorter. I'm only going to talk about one record at a time. And I'm going to keep it more underground, more punk rock, and more just straight up for the record collectors and not so much for just middle of the road tastes, fucking people that I'm sick of trying to cater to. Not that I was trying to cater to them. I listen to a lot of pop music, but there's enough coverage of that shit. I probably won't cover much death metal, much either. I've just mostly been going to see punk bands and stuff. So here's what we got today. I have a really kick-ass record. The Mistons from Portland. I ordered this one. There's two different pressings of this, and this is the one that I'm sorry to say is sold out. I'm gonna try to not talk about stuff that's sold out, but you can get the slightly less cool cover, less colored vinyl version of this. But let me show you the screen print here. And the hit song is called Bronze Age Collapse, and it's dealing with reference to the 3rd century BC with the fall of the civilizations in the Mediterranean basin. I think I got a one-of-a-kind drawing here. That's pretty fucking dope, huh? Look at that, though. You got the band. That's frameable right there. Anyway, I got lyric sheet, some more art. I got a coaster, a Mistons coaster. Thanks, Toby. Be well, raise hell. Sean Krogan. Nadine record sticker, and check out the vinyl. Bronze Age Collapse. B-side Anxiety. Anxiety is an instrumental. Let's hear this shit. Dang, let's go. Come on. Oh yeah. You can tell. So, yeah, I don't know how much talking I'm going to do if I'm going to start playing records, because, it's obviously cooler to play records. But, yeah, so I went to a club called the Fixin' To when I was in Portland last summer, and I hadn't heard of any of the bands, and it turned out I knew people in the bands. And anyway, Sean Krogan and I from the Mistons used to be label mates in the 90s. He was in a band called Junior High, and I was in the Motards, and we actually played together at the EJs, and they played really early, and not to totally name drop, but they had Janet from Slater Kinney, who I hadn't actually heard at the time. I think they were just starting out on drums anyway, but he was more well known for Cracker Bash, and so I didn't realize that was him until I was buying another record from like their bass player after the set, and Sean's name came up on my PayPal, and I was like, oh shit, which one's that? And the guy's like, the singer, dick. It's just, he was very polite, but I felt like a dick. So anyway, that was fucking cool. Anyway, so this single is great. Made me think about there was a perfect storm of society collapse, the end of ancient Greece, and cities like Troy and Carthage and Mesopotamia. I don't fact check me. Anyway, and there was a perfect storm involving climate change and the civil unrest and drought and wars, and 5 different civilizations just like went to shit, and so anyway, Greece still around, but not like ancient Greece or whatever, so then we went into the Dark Ages. So anyway, makes you think maybe there's some similarities to what's going on right now. So I think that's what he's getting at, but he's presenting it as a dance that we can do together. Man, I tried to write down the lyrics to this song, and I had them totally wrong. I've got that somewhere around here. Oh my God, let me see what I had here. I was at work last night, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna fucking learn this song. And then I didn't have the lyric sheet on me, so I just started writing it down. Let's see, I had the words as, you're a slob girl dancer, but you'll never be a dance pro. This is your chance to cut loose without hatred to catch you. Say how it's done. You'll be a Michelin, old man. See people's dances, such a homely mob. I don't want to show them I can dance. I was so wrong. Actually, the words are... I don't know what a longo is. I tried to look this up. It's an Italian name. You're a longo dancer on the ever-given dance floor waiting for your chance to cut loose. With all history to guide you, to show you how it's done. The inertia, old man. Now you got it. Do the Bronze Age collapse. The sea people dancers, such a hungry mob. All along the shoreline, let's dance. It's a well-worn pattern, woven to history's fabric. On you, wear it well. You longo dancer, let's dance to the Bronze Age collapse. Anyway, that's great, but the other side is a instrumental called Anxiety. And, I might get a little anxiety thinking about societal collapse like that too, but it's cool. I read on the Bandcamp that the instrumental was inspired by something by the Wipers, but I like the Wipers, but I don't know their material backwards and forwards enough to tell you what the hell it sounds like in the Wipers catalog. And, quite often when people have told me that they ripped off one of my songs, I can't hear it, because it's just if we all started suing each other for ripping off riffs and stuff, then it'd just be a never-ending clusterfuck of misery. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this all under 10 minutes from now on, and I'm only going to talk about one record, but there's like a lot of copies left of the other version of this, and this one you might find it in some distros, but man, what a single. It's just called Single when you look it up, but the A side is Bronze Age Collapse. And thank you, Sean. Thank you, Mistons. Sorry I didn't name the other guys in the band. I think I'm supposed to do a gig with the drummers' other bands, Schematics in Astoria. Oh, they recorded this with Mike Vasquez from my old buddy who owns Sweatbox. Sweatbox has moved from, it was in Austin a long time ago, it's in Astoria, Oregon, and they recorded this here. It's on Nadine Records. So they did a bang up job, as I obviously played for you. So anyway, get your hands on Bronze Age Collapse by the Mistons. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.